You also have within franchising the large private equity groups that own 50 Jimmy John's and 20 McDonald's, and they're massive. But you also have the, vice president of a bank who's in his 40s and hates his job and wants to leave and go be his own boss. And he also becomes a McDonald's franchisee. And so your ideal customer profiles, your ICPs vary, pretty widely, but they fall pretty solidly into three buckets. It's your private equity groups.
Yeah.
It's your 9 to 5 veteran that wants to get out, or it's your family that's built up a nice business and they're adding their 6th, 7th, 8th location.
I guess the part of that question was, somebody learns how to be a plumber and they start a plumbing business. A lot of franchisees, owners, they don't know a thing about the actual business. Like they've never run a restaurant, right? They've never run a gym, but they like the idea of not really needing to know that because the system's figured out. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, I think franchising is a lot more accessible. It goes back to the success rates I mentioned earlier. There's a reason it's almost double, the success rate is almost double for those getting into franchises versus going at it alone. You have training wheels essentially in franchising, but eventually when you start going from 1 unit to 2 to 2 to 5, 5 to 10, training wheels are off and you're booking it downhill. You got some momentum behind you and you know what you're doing at that point. But you had to cut your teeth at some point, just like anything. You got to learn this first year or two and get yourself in the business.